time, circuits off. We've arrived in the future. Go have fun.
Sometimes cars are even more famous than the actors in the films or television shows. Today we're taking a look at star cars and the people behind the wheel. Holy star cars, Batman!
I forgot the keys. Take over.
Well, here we are. We're at the Batmobile, and this car actually belongs to Nate here. Good to meet you, Nate. Hey, man, tell me why the Batmobile?
In the 70s, watching the reruns, I just thought, that is the coolest car I've ever seen. Finally found this particular one was in a barn up in Canada, and they just had sort of rotted out, and I said, hey, I think I need to put that back together. Pretty much everything in here is one-off custom, so it's you had to make it, or there was no finding parts. There's no Batmobile catalog.
Yeah. Well, when do you take it out? Do you go to shows, or what do you have going on with the car?
I use a lot, mostly for charity events. You can't really commute in this because people keep cutting you off or stopping you and asking you to take a picture. And people turn into 10-year-olds when they see this. They're like, it's like seeing an old friend. They're like, oh yeah, that's the car. Of course, the little kids are going, that's not the Batmobile. They've seen the movie ones.
Yeah.
But the dads are like, no, this is the real Batmobile. Back down here in the dash, we got the remote Bat computer switch. This is the Geiger counter to make sure that there's no radioactivity. The detectoscope, which would help find bad guys and track people.
Is this like just living a fantasy for you when you drive around in it?
For me, it was, I really got off having fun just finding the details, finding the right knob, finding the right light, finding the right little piece of metal to stick here.
So if somebody wants to contact you, how are they going to do that?
A friend of mine's website's probably the best way. You just put up the bat signal, and say, I'm looking for Nate, and I will find you on 1966batmobile.com. You go there and you'll learn everything you ever want to know about the Batmobile. It tells you where all the cars are and all the history and the original car and everything you want to know and more about this car.
Great. Well, Nate, man, thanks for showing us the car.
Absolutely. You're a great boy wonder.
I try.